Welcome to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, on the internet at RSN YouTube, Facebook.com/RegionSports, and RegionSports.com. We come to you today from Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana, as Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point presents the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. I'm Quincy Bell. I'll be calling all the play-by-play action. Alongside with me with the analysis of today's game is Drew Arnold. Drew, how are you doing on this lovely Day 4 baseball?
I'm doing great. We couldn't ask for a better day to play.
So today's matchup features Wenatchee, Washington, facing off against the Czech Republic. Both these teams are coming out of Pool D. We'll give you the standings from that pool as follows. Southeast Lexington and Arlington, Virginia both sit atop at 3-0. They will be playing each other later today to decide who wins the pool and could possibly get that number one overall seed in the bracket. Wenatchee, Washington currently sits at 1-2 in third. Vincennes, Indiana sits at 1-3. And the Czech Republic sits at the bottom at 0-3. Today's game is going to decide who gets that third spot out of the pool. Should Wenatchee, Washington win the game, they would move to 2-2 and get the third spot. If the Czech Republic finds a way to pull off a win, that's where things get interesting, because that would put Wenatchee, Vincennes, and the Czech Republic at 1-3. So then we would go to run differential, or runs allowed, because you couldn't do head-to-head, because all three would have a win over the other one, and that it would cancel out. So currently, Wenatchee has 32 runs allowed, Vincennes has 26 runs allowed, and Czech has 22 runs allowed. So in order for the Czech Republic to advance, they would need to get a win and not allow more than 3 runs. That's the cutoff. Wenatchee just needs to win outright. The Czech Republic needs a win and 3 or less runs allowed.
Tough scenario for the Czech Republic. They're backstrapped against the wall here. They have not been able to get a victory, but they have had 2 very close games so far throughout the tournament. Losing to Vincennes 5-1 and losing to the Arlington Storm 2-1. So far. So it's been a really tough tournament so far. Back's kind of against the wall, but if they can pull out a win here, they'll be able to advance into that big championship bracket. Otherwise, they will be a favorite in the Ironman bracket.
So the scenario, if the Czech Republic wins and they allow 4 or more runs, it's Vincennes, Indiana, who advances to the bracket play. Today we're going to give you our Economy Electric Heating and Cooling Game Day Forecast, brought to you by the folks at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. It's 83 degrees and humid outside. It's the hottest day so far. The first 3 days were low to mid 70s, clear skies, nice breeze in the air. It's a little hotter today, but we're lucky to have had a lot of great days for baseball. The rain is supposed to come on Thursday, so that could be interesting. Hopefully we don't have to see games rescheduled, but for today and tomorrow, it's sunny skies and a clear day for baseball. That was your game day forecast presented by the folks at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, keeping you cool in the summer and cozy in the winter. Wenatchee will be your home team today, and they will have Mason Bratton on the mound to start it off. Tall, imposing right-hander with a sidearm release.
Yeah, we've already seen him once in this tournament on the mound. He was very impressive and was able to fill up the zone with some strikes, and it was a good game for him. So I think we'll be able to see through another good game again.
The Czech fans have traveled from across the pond. They are showing out in force. They got the flags ready. It's been great to see the passion from all the international teams that have come out. David Saha will lead it off for the Czech Republic. And we'll see what Braden has in the tank for game number 4. First pitch is fouled away by Saha. The Czech Republic lineup goes as follows. David Saha, followed by Mikolas Binek, then David Šepanek, Theodor Shrobal, Matej Bushina, Tobias Latska, Tobias Saha, Patrick Peck, and Nathaniel Warm.
There you go. You nailed it, I think.
The Czech Republic was my first game of the tournament, and I spent my fair share of time looking at those names. I hope I got all of those right. For you guys watching from the Czech Republic. We definitely appreciate you.
And hope you guys got a cup of coffee out there in the Czech Republic, as it is getting late. It is 9:35 p.m. in Prague.
Saha down on strikes to open up this game, and that'll bring Mikuláš Binek to the plate with nobody on and one out.
Now batting, number 4, Mikuláš Binek.
Breton comes with the delivery. It's in there for strike one.
Painting that outside edge.
First pitch strikes are definitely something that's very important at this level and in these tournaments. Walks can quickly unravel a game if you just have a carousel of people on the bases all game, and there's strike two. Breton looking for the third strike, and out number 2. The kick and the delivery outside corner does not catch the plate.
Looked like a little breaking pitch there. Interesting as he got 2 fastballs by him to start, and then went to the breaker. I'd expect another fastball here to try to throw past him.
There is the fastball, and it catches Binek looking for strike 3. I'll tell you, I've seen a lot of pitch mixes from these 10-year-olds. That is not something I was doing when I was playing at 10 years old.
Yeah, no, I was trying to learn a changeup, but I was just, my approach when I used to pitch was throw it in there and see how far they can hit it.
David Szczepanik steps up with nobody on and 2 out.
Larger stature lefty at the plate. Right fielder playing very deep for him.
I'll tell you, there's not many people on the field as tall as Wenatchee starter Mason Bratton, but Szczepanik might be the only one. Pretty imposing left-handed bat.
So something that we've actually seen here is this 1-1 count tends to be the most crucial count in any game, because the difference between the 2-1 count and the 1-1 count is the biggest of any, as that ball is grounded out to the second baseman, makes a good throw to the first baseman for out number 3.
We'll head to the bottom of the first. You're watching the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network. Are you in Crown Point to watch the Cal Ripken World Series? If so, stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments, Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just a short 1 minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, relax.
Yeah, I've been eating Station 21 for the last 3 days, and I have nothing but great things to say about it. We can see people pulling in and out of it from here, so it's just a short, 1 minute walk. And if you're tuning in, you're not in town here in Crown Point, tell the people that are to go check it out.
They have been. Also, if you go in there, there are booths with a flat screen TV at each table, and guess what they have on those TVs?
The 10U Cal Ripken World Series.
You bet. Wenatchee will lead it off here in the bottom of the first. The lineup will go Brady Fisher, followed by his brother Austin Fisher. Gabe White, the pitcher. Mason Bratton will clean up, followed by Finn Eastman, Graham Butler, Carson Williams, Ethan Blakeney, Peyton Arnold, and David Rios. They will work against the Czech Republic starter David Szczepanik. He pitched very well in their game against Arlington, Virginia, a 2-1 loss, but definitely wasn't his fault. He was painting the corners and coming with some great pitches.
Yeah, you give up 2 runs. I mean, you can't really ask for much more out of a pitcher there, you gotta be able to score some runs to be able to win a ball game. So we'll see how he does today as he delivers that one in just high. Start the count 2-0 now.
Brady Fisher and Austin Fisher are definitely the two leaders in this Wenatchee lineup. The two brothers have been getting on base and scoring at high rates throughout this tournament. They definitely, when they go, the offense usually follows. And Brady Fisher currently ahead in the count 3-0. Shepanik comes set and delivers. Outside corner, not called a strike, and Brady Fisher has himself a leadoff walk. And now his brother Austin Fisher steps in.
Go, Austin!
Shepanik looking to find the zone after the 4-pitch walk. That one outside for ball 1. Brady Fisher, the runner on first. Austin Fisher, the batter. 1-0 pitch. Upstairs for ball 2.
Approach of the plate here got to be taken here. 6 straight balls for the pitcher. Yeah, I think you definitely got to be taken here.
2-0. Lined in the air, fielded by the first baseman Peck. He will step on the bag for a 3 unassisted. Brady Fisher moves to second with 1 out for the 3-hitter, Gabe White. And I think that Wenatchee might be batting out of order here. Mason Bratton thought he was up, but he'll have to go back to the dugout and let White hit first.
At least they were able to catch that. That'd be a big one if they batted out of order and they would receive an automatic out.
That is not something you want to see. Automatic outs are not fun. We saw a batter in one of the earlier games who showed bunt, pulled it back, and swung, and that is also not legal. You don't really see that too much in baseball because the pitches come in pretty fast. You normally don't have time to do so.
So we have Gabe White, number 3, up to the dish for the Wenatchee squad. We're used to seeing a player with the last name White wearing some purple and hitting tanks out at LSU, Tommy White.
Just recently got picked up by the Oakland Athletics in the 2nd round of this most recent MLB draft.
I am sorry, Tommy White.
Normally the A's don't pick high-profile players because they don't want to end up paying them. But we'll see if Tommy White can help. Maybe he'll be a big piece of the A's when they move to Sacramento and then eventually Las Vegas.
Yeah, it'll be cool when they are able to be in Las Vegas, but definitely an odd scenario they have going out there in Cleveland at the Coliseum right now. Fans protesting and not going to the games. I've even seen some fans saying that I saw one fan say that he was going to attend all 81 road games just to kind of put it to the A's as he was a season ticket holder.
One of my friends from the Baseball Sabermetrics Club at Indiana University is from Oakland, diehard A's fan. He went to the game where they did the reverse boycott, where they all had T-shirts that said "Sell the Team." 1-2 pitch from Shepanik, outside, and the count now even at 2-2.
Yeah, it's interesting how a lot of fan bases these days are looking for a squad to sell the team. As someone was actually escorted out of a White Sox game the other day for not giving up a poster that said "Sell the Team."
2-2. Upstairs for ball 3. That one was close but just missed high, and now a huge payoff pitch coming from Shepanik to White. The runner on second is Brady Fisher. Mason Bratton, the cleanup hitter, waits on deck. Full count payoff pitch from David Shepanik. Lined in the air. High looping foul ball will get into the tree and out of play. And White will look to fight back. And something that we've seen a lot is with players that have low pitch counts, or if you want to keep the pitch count low, foul balls, 7 to 8 pitch at-bats can really come back to bite you and increase pitch counts.
Yeah, something that you see about a lot of guys who are low pitch count guys and go deep in games is getting a lot of contact. Guys like Greg Maddox who weren't too worried about striking you out but would rather force the ground ball and let his defense work.
There's ball 4 to White, and now Mason Bratton, the big cleanup hitter, will have a great chance to break this game open for Wenatchee. Shepanik comes set and delivers. Bratton takes up around his head for ball 1.
I'm sure talking about the great name of Greg Maddox. He actually has a stat named after him. If you throw a complete game shutout in under 100 pitches, it is officially a Maddox.
That is a Maddox. You don't see that too often. Most pitchers get taken out around 70 pitches in the MLB. This ball lined into the gap. It's going to get down and all the way to the wall. Coming around third is Fisher. He's going to score. White motoring into third. They're going to wave him. He's going to come all the way around. And Wenatchee, Washington now leads it 2-0 on the one-out double from Mason Bratton.
What a play by Mason Bratton there to help himself out as he calls time to throw his batting gloves to his coach over there. But he's able to give himself an early 2-0 lead, and now he's going to be able to go out there for the next half inning and be able to, pitch for the lead, not matter if a runner gets on too much because he knows his defense has his back, and he's able to, do what he needs to do up there, throw strikes, pound the zone.
At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name the Crowell Company's Lantern superhero of the game, and he's definitely a leading candidate so far.
Yeah, next up here is Flynn Eastman for the Wenatchee offense. Flynn, a little bit of a smaller stature guy, but makes up for it with his speed and defensive abilities. Definitely somebody to watch throughout the game.
Definitely a valuable player to that team. He was making some plays in the game I had for Wenatchee earlier in this tournament. He takes for strike one. Bratton on his way to third. He's going to get there without a throw.
Yeah, that ball just got a little bit away from, is that Bushina back there behind the dish? Yes.
Oh, 2 the count on Eastman. Line drive caught by the second baseman, Warm. And there's a bit of a loud out number 2 there on the line out. And that'll bring up Graham Butler with 2 outs and a run waiting for him 60 feet away at third.
Yeah, that one, he just got a little bit of the hands on that one. Lined up to the second baseman. Not the result that the Wenatchee offense was hoping for with a runner on third, but that'll bring up Graham Butler to the plate, number 29.
He lines one, dropped by the first baseman Peck, but he will win the race to the bag. Stumbling in there was Butler. Hopefully he's okay. 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base for Wenatchee. We'll head to the top of the second. You're watching the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowell Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowell Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point. Also, at the conclusion of today's game, we'll name the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. That's sort of the player that did a lot of the dirty work. I normally like to give it to catchers. Drew, you're a catcher yourself. They do a lot of the dirty work behind the plate.
I say I like to give it to the players who are very gritty, got that dog in them.
High motor, sneaky athletic. You can learn about your apprenticeship programs at BoilermakersLocal374.org. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the Czech lineup. They will face Mason Bratton, who had a clean first inning with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Number 23, Theodore Schrebel.
That'll bring up Theodore Schrebel to the plate.
Someone to watch out for here is this cameraman who's on the first baseline. He's been making plays all week.
There have been multiple cameramans on fields that are sitting there fielding foul balls. Pretty impressive, if you ask me. It's like being a bat or ball boy, but while handling a pretty expensive camera.
Yeah, I mean, this guy in specific, he's been making a ton of plays. I think we almost need to go interview him, talk to him about how he's able to do that with the camera. I even saw him playing catch with a player. Is that
Schrabel hitting the ribs? He flips the bat in frustration, but I don't think he'll be frustrated for too long. He has a leadoff base runner here for Matej Bushina. He represents the tying run here in the top of the second. 13 pitches so far for Bratton. He's been efficient. And, you know, pitch count I don't think is going to be something either coach is going to be worried about in this game because both teams need a win to go on to the main championship bracket. So, yeah, what good is saving pitchers if you don't even get there?
I don't know how much Bratton is going to be able to throw today. As I believe he threw 2 days ago on this field and got into 40s or 50s pitch count. So I believe he is eligible to throw a full 75 today, but, you know, it depends how ethical the team feels about that or how ethical they see it is.
I think if he's pitching, he has up to 75 at his disposal. This ball grounded to short. Fisher steps on the bag for one. Throws to first. Not in time for the double play. Off the bag was the first baseman, White. Sliding back to the bases, Bushina. He took a turn towards second.
Yeah.
Could have been tagged out, but he does get underneath.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see an appeal here to the home plate, but I don't see – I see some movement now coming out of the third base dugout as they are – believe going to check on their first baseman, see if he's all right. Something kind of happened there at the end of that play.
That was a big stretch by White, just not able to keep the foot on the base. It looks like he's going to tough it out and be okay.
Yeah, Fisher out, the head coach Fisher, not to be confused with Brady or Austin. Josh Fisher out there talking to the umpire. You know, could be about, you know, did he actually come off the base or you know, talking about potentially appealing. But now he's headed over there to
he could be talking to the umpire and his first baseman. They're all in the vicinity. White kind of stretching his legs a little bit.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, if he stays in this game, could be the leading candidate for our Boilers blue-collar player. We're going to take a break here. You're watching the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on.
Welcome back to the Region Sports Network. It looks like Gabe White is going to stay in this game. And now the lefty Tobias Latska will hit with one on and one out. He pops one in the air. Shallow center field coming on as Williams with a dive. He can't get it. It's off his glove. Throw will come into second. But Bushina is in there. It's a one-out single for Latska. And there are now two runners on for Tobias Saha.
Yeah, David Rios was able to get there quickly if that bounced off of Carson Williams' glove out there in center. But it appeared that neither Fisher or Eastman were covering second on that play, so he just kind of had to lob it back in there, not able to get an attempt on the fielder's choice.
The Czechs looking to tie it up here in the second. This ball grounded slowly to third, fielded by Butler. He'll tap on the bag for the easy out.
Smart play by the third baseman there, Graham Butler, to just take the ball, get the easy out, and live to fight another day. Now they got two dead, and the first baseman, Patrick Peck, is up to the plate.
Peck wearing 74. That's not normally a number you see from a first baseman. Normally it's pitchers, relief pitchers, that wear those high numbers in the 60s and 70s. He takes inside, ball gets away, but not trying from second is Latska.
Yeah, we got a lot of high numbers on this Moravia Lions team from the Czech Republic. We have 44, 53, 55, 65, 74, and 94.
David Saha up there, 94. Here's the 1-0 line drive foul.
That ball was absolutely smashed to the left side. If you can straighten that out, it might have a chance to leave the yard.
Yeah, that caught barrel. This field is bigger than some of the other ones in the field complex. I have been mostly on the B field, which is 180 feet down the left field line and 160 feet down the right field line. We've seen a few home runs on that field. Not sure if we've seen any on the major field. 1-1 pitch inside on the count now, 2-1 on the first baseman, Peck.
This is the 18th game on the major field, and we have seen 0 balls leave the yard.
I know we've seen a couple inside the park home runs. Wenatchee probably has nightmares with their game from Vincennes. They gave up a 3-run game-tying inside the park home run. This ball downstairs, and Peck has himself in a big hitter's count at 3-1.
Yeah, Wenatchee actually gave up 2 inside the park home runs to that game, but they were still able to squeak out, I want to say, a 9-8 victory against Vincennes.
Peck loops one in the air, shallow right. It's going to land foul. Vincennes probably watching this game, hoping for a Czech Republic win with a lot of runs.
Yeah, for sure. They're looking in to try to get into this bracket play. And, they might be a lower seed, but that does not mean that they do not have a chance to take it all.
Peck will now receive the 3-2 payoff pitch from Bratton. In there, strike three. Peck caught looking, and Czech cannot push across any runs. No runs, one hit, no errors. 2 runners left on base. We will head to the bottom half of the second. You're watching the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Just a reminder that coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series is presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop shop for all your pets' needs. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. For more information, visit PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. That is a mouthful of a read.
Yes, it is, but if you have any kind of pet, go visit Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
2-0 here in the bottom of the second. Wenatchee, Washington leads the Czech Republic. I'm Quincy Bell. Alongside me is the state champion, Drew Arnold. How you doing hanging in there for your first couple rounds of broadcasting baseball?
I'm doing good so far. I've been really enjoying it. Getting to see baseball from a different point of view has been it's been enjoyable for me. I've played, I've instructed, I've umpired. The only thing I haven't done has been a head coach so far, but getting to see baseball from a different point of view is a lot of fun for me, and I really do enjoy it. It's something that I've grown very fond of and something that I want to keep doing as I get older.
It'll be 7, 8, 9 in the Wenatchee order due up. Carson Williams, Ethan Blakely, and Peyton Arnold.
No relation, by the way.
You are from the region, not Wenatchee, Washington.
As far as I know.
We'd like to thank all of you listening from the Pacific Northwest or even across the pond in Czechia. We thank all of you. This is really the biggest tournament on the Region Sports Network. Most of the time it's just viewers from Northwest Indiana, but we go worldwide when we come to Crown Point for the Cal Ripken World Series. First pitch to Williams is swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, I know it's getting late out there in the Czech Republic, as it is approaching 10 p.m. now, so please stay awake and stay tuned in.
Count now 0-2 on Williams. David Shepanik, 2 walks in the first inning. Trying to battle back here with a better second frame. That ball outside. Count now 1-2. Shepanik is set. The kick and the delivery chopped right back to him. He will field the underhand flip to first from pretty far away. That was a little bit of a risky play, but he gets the put out, and there's one down.
No problem for him on that one. He was not worried about it. Took his time, made a nice flip, and got the out.
Ethan Blakely will come to the plate now. 24 pitches currently for Shepanik. He's at a pretty good pace so far. First pitch is outside for ball 1. The Czech Republic, in order to advance to the bracket, they would need a win and allow 4 or less runs. That ball fouled away by Blakely.
Big hack right there. He connects with that one. It's got a chance.
So the Czech Republic only has 2 more runs they can allow in this game. 1-1 pitch. Bounces away, and the count now 2-1. Wenatchee, a win puts them safely in at 2-2. 2-1 pitch. Inside, and the count now 3-1. Szczepanik struggled with some walks in the first inning. He allowed 2. Does not want to allow a third here in the second. 3-1 pitch to Blakeney is in there for strike 2. The ability to battle back when you're behind in the count as a pitcher is something that can really make you successful and not allow rallies.
Yeah, it could really be the make or break for you as a pitcher.
Full count payoff. Inside, ball 4, and Blakeney has a 1-out walk. That'll bring Peyton Arnold up to the plate. And he will look to keep the rally going for Wenatchee. First pitch from Szczepanik. Inside edge, broke back a little bit over the plate, but our home plate umpire says it broke late. Could have been an impressive frame, too, by the catcher, Bushina. I thought that one could have gotten there.
Yeah, it was definitely one that could have been, but what do we know? We're up here for a reason.
Line drive gets into left field for a base hit. Blakeney up to second, and Wenatchee has another rally going here in the second. They have 2 on with 1 out for their 10-hitter, David Rios.
Yeah, that ball was smashed by Arnold. No shot I could give that one an error. That's a base hit.
So as a catcher yourself, what do you think of the focus at the higher levels being sort of framing as opposed to arm and blocking the ball?
I think that you have an attempt on every pitch to frame the ball into the strike zone. You know, you still have to receive the ball every pitch, whereas throwing, it can only happen, 3 or 4 times in a game or maybe less, and with blocking, hopefully less than 10 or 15 times in a game. So I think the primary focus is on the primary part of the game, something that does affect every pitch. Is, we've seen a lot of balls squeak away from some catchers throughout the tournament, and it's really been a big momentum maker for the other team so far, as they've been able to snag an extra base and, maybe squeak 3 or 4 more runs across that they might not have been able to had the ball been caught cleanly every time.
Former Mariners pitcher Ryan Roland Smith gave a shout-out to the Wenatchee Washington team. That was pretty cool. Just saw that popped up in the chat. I did not know that, so thank you for that. I've seen a lot of Mariners hats and jerseys. 2 teams from Washington here, Wenatchee and Kennewick. 3-1 the count on Rios, and he draws a walk to load the bases for the top of the order.
Stepping up to the plate, number 24, Brody Fisher.
That's the 4th walk of the game for Szczepanik, and his manager is going to come out and have a bit of a talk with him. They cannot let those 2 runs score. If that runner comes around from first, the Czech Republic cannot advance to the bracket. So this is a big moment. You almost have to manage this sort of like a Game 7, win or go home.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more there.
There is an Ironman bracket for the teams that do not clinch the main bracket. We will be covering all of those on the Region Sports Network coming up Wednesday. But the goal is to get to the main bracket. So Szczepanik will stay in the game, and he's going to have to dig deep as Brady Fisher comes back around. He walked and came around to score in the first. Corners are playing up. Might try to cut down a force at home. First pitch is low for ball 1. Brady Fisher looking for a patient at bat. A walk would push one across. 1-0 pitch from Szczepanik is upstairs for ball 2.
Yeah, this zone has been tight throughout today's game. I do not know the home plate umpire's game, but I've had him several times on the major field, and the zone's just a little bit tighter than some of the other guys.
Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a base hit. Scoring from third is Blakeney. They're going to wave Arnold around from second. He's going to score without a throw. The relay comes to third, and it's going to hit Rios in the back of the head. He is down for a moment. Hopefully he's okay. Fisher gets to second on the throw. It's a 4-0 lead for Wenatchee, but the primary focus now is on the health of David Rios.
I think it might have got him in the back or the yeah, he's grabbing his left arm. I think it got him in the left arm, actually. He's moving that around. He signals that he is okay. And with the 4-0 lead, is the Czech, does that guarantee?
So if they have 26 runs allowed, they would be tied with Vincennes. So another run coming across would eliminate them from the main bracket.
So if I'm correct, if they can hold it to 4 runs, it would go to run differential from here. Correct?
I believe so. And the Czech manager is going to make a change on the mound. The center fielder, Latska, is going to come in to throw. We're going to take a break. We hope you're enjoying coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series here from beautiful Jerry Ross Park. New pitcher to tell you about for the Czech Republic is Tobias Latska. Rough outing for starter Shepanik. 1 1/3 innings, 2 hits allowed. The walks are what really got him. 4 earned runs, and he is responsible for the runners on second and third.
Looks like we have a change on the Wenatchee defense. Or, sorry, not on the Wenatchee defense. That is for...
It'll be Mikolash Barosh coming in for Shepanik in the field.
Yeah.
So Latska comes in from center field to pitch, and Barosh will go out to center.
Yeah, I believe that is correct.
Wenatchee, in this must-win game, has brought the bats in a fury. 2 runs in the first, 2 runs in the second, and they're looking to add on with more looming on second and third. 1 more run across would eliminate the Czech Republic from the championship bracket, and they're playing really far up on the infield. It looks like they know that, and they're going to try to cut down a runner from third if they can.
Yeah, this is tough here for the Czech Republic. I actually prefer when the infield is in on this turf, playing slightly behind the base, but they are in the grass, as that one is high and into Fisher.
All these fields in Crown Point are all turf fields. It's caused some its fair share of problems for teams that are used to playing on dirt and grass. The ball comes in a little bit faster than expected. 1-0 pitch from Latska. Swung on and missed in the count, now 1-1. Four 0 the score, and the eliminating run for the Czech Republic waits on third. So Latska hoping for either a strikeout or a ground ball right to one of his fielders. The 1-1 pitch fouled back in the count, now 1-2.
Yeah, here I think the ideal thing to happen is either a ground ball back to the pitcher, a strikeout, or a walk.
A walk would not hurt. It would come with a force at home plate, but 2 strikes are on the 2-hitter for Wenatchee, Austin Fisher. I don't think that Moravia is looking for a walk. 1-2 pitch. Popped foul, and the count will stay that way. Fisher putting up a battle. His brother Brady Fisher waits on second. The runner on third is David Rios, who stayed in the game after getting hit in his left arm sliding in. 1-2 the count still on Austin Fisher. Tobias Latska gets his sign. Kicks and delivers. Fisher loops one. It threw for a base hit. Scoring from third is Rios. They're going to send the runner from third. The throw from center field is in time. So cut down at the plate is Brady Fisher. Advancing to second on the throw is Austin Fisher. But David Rios scores. It's now a 5-0 lead for Wenatchee.
I like the aggressiveness out of the Wenatchee offense. You know, right now being up 5-0, not enough for them. They're looking for some more insurance, maybe getting to that 10 or 15 run mark, trying to put this game away early.
So stepping in now will be Gabe White. He walked and later scored in the first inning. He pops one in the air, shallow right.
No man's land out there.
It's going to land fair. Scoring from second is Austin Fisher. The lead is now 6-0 for Wenatchee. Gabe White hit him where they ain't.
Bermuda triangle ball, nothing out there.
The right fielder was shifted pretty far towards center. A little bit of a shift, but White with a little bit of luck there.
Watch out here as Bratton is up to the plate trying to, you know, further help himself out here. I believe he had a double earlier in the game as that one is lifted out into center, and it is going to be caught by the right fielder, David Saha.
6-0. Wenatchee bringing the bats in this must-win game for them. We'll head to the top of the third. You're watching the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network. Only game in town. I'm Quincy Bell. With me is Drew Arnold. And we go to the top half of the third. The Czech Republic looking to get back into this game. Now, we have mentioned all throughout, the Czech Republic needed a win and less than 4 runs allowed to advance to the main championship bracket. That can no longer happen. So now, should the Czech Republic come back and win this game, it would be Vincennes, Indiana, who advances. So Vincennes, big fans of Moravia, all throughout the rest of this game. It'll be 9-1-2 due up Nathaniel Worm, David Saha, and Mikulash Bienik. This one grounded to short, thrown on to first from Fisher for the out.
Making it look too easy out there at shortstop so far today.
I've seen some very slick fielding from all the teams throughout all these games, and now David Saha will step back to the plate for his second at-bat. He struck out swinging in the first. Takes outside. Mason Bratton looks to be on his game early. Only 2 base runners allowed so far on a hit-by-pitch and a single. This ball grounded to third, fielded by Butler, thrown across the diamond for the out. And it's two quick ground outs induced by Mason Bratton, looking to cruise through the rest of this game and get Wenatchee into that championship bracket on Wednesday. A win would send them there. Mikulash Binek will come up with nobody on and 2 out. First pitch from Bratton in there for strike 1.
Bratton so far just carving up this Moravia offense.
He's retired 3 in a row, looking for 4. The 0-1 downstairs for ball 1.
Just barely down, but I love that pitch. You know, if you can get that as a strike call, the hitter can't do much with it either. Most likely just ground out on that.
Binek swings and misses for strike 2. Mason Bratton looking for his 4th strikeout and a 3rd clean inning.
Sorry, this is not Binek. This is Mikulash Barosh.
My bad on that.
As he swings through it for strike 3, but our home plate umpire takes a nice little lick off of it.
That'll end the inning. We will head to the bottom half of the 3rd. You're watching the 2024 Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network. Wenatchee, Washington leads Moravia 6-0, and they will look to add on here in the bottom of the 3rd. A win would send them through to the championship bracket. Tobias Latska on the mound in relief for Moravia. And Wenatchee is looking for, ideally for them, 4 more runs in a clean half of the 4th, and they would win it quickly on a 10-0 mercy rule. So we'll see if they can get some more runs off Latska. They got 1 earned one off of him in the 2nd. Are you in Crown Point to watch the Cal Ripken World Series? Stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments. Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just a short 1 minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, relax.
I can see it. It's right there. Go stop in, grab a bite.
If you look down the left field line, you can see it. It's behind the corner and to the left. I don't know if we'll be able to get a shot of it, but
you can see like the outline of the building down there. It's a little ways down there. I'd say a block or two, like a block.
They have good food. We've been eating there all week.
Yeah, it's been nothing but excellent so far, so definitely go check it out.
Finn Eastman will lead it off for Wenatchee. He'll be followed by Graham Butler and Carson Williams.
Definitely somebody you got to get the ball out quick on. Definitely a green runner. He's got that sliding mitt tucked into the back of his pants there.
What's your opinion on the sliding mitt as a whole?
Well, they're not wearing metal cleats, so as far as getting stepped on, it's not protecting anything there. And, I mean, you can still jam a finger, but me personally, no.
I also am not a big fan, and the main reason for me is because I'm someone who likes to steal bases when I play. I like to run to the outside of the base and just grab onto the corner. Like if I'm coming in from second to third, and the throw's coming in from the catcher, I'm going to slide to that back outside part of the base with my left hand and hold on, hopefully. I would think with a sliding mitt it could possibly come off. I'm more of a traditionalist myself, so I'm not a big fan, but I understand why some people use it. It can slide on the ground better. I know the stolen base champ last year, Esturi Ruiz for the Oakland Athletics, wore 2 on both his left and right hands.
Yeah, when you're swiping, 70 bags a year, you definitely don't want to risk getting injured and be out of the game because of a broken finger there.
Eastman has worked a 2-2 count while we've been talking about sliding mitts.
Yeah, I'm more of a I like the elbow guard. Definitely a fan of the elbow guard more than I am the sliding mitt. I feel like it's more purposeful for me.
Eastman rocking the no batting gloves technique. That's something that I do as well. 2-2 the count on him. The delivery from Latska. Line foul into the net.
Half an out there. See that out of Bushina?
I don't think that's how that works. We are not doing Savannah Bananas rules.
Well,
is that a Savannah Bananas rule? If you catch it off the net, it's a half an out?
I just believe if you catch it in the stands, like if a fan catches it, if it's banana ball, it's an out. But our stats are unofficially official, so.
Eastman lines one into right. Going back on it is Saha to make the catch for out number 1.
Sorry, I said that wrong. They're officially unofficial.
We did see a fan catch a ball in the late game last night between Kennewick, Washington, and Crown Point.
Banana ball, you're out. As that brings up Graham Butler to the plate. He is number 29 for Wenatchee, and he is playing third base in today's ballgame.
He grounded out to first his first at-bat. We'll see if he can have some better luck in his second at-bat. First pitch from Latska is in there for a strike. 6-0 your score, bottom half of the third. Should Wenatchee push across 4 runs in this inning, all they would need is a scoreless top half to win via mercy rule. 0-1 pitch upcoming from Tobias Latska. He's set and delivers. Popped up in the air. The right fielder Saha will come on again to make another catch.
Ooh, he kind of twisted his ankle there as he is...
He's doing sort of an Irish jig on his way back into right field. Looks like he should be okay.
Looked like he was kind of doing the stanky leg on his way back into right field.
I could hear him going, shoo, shoo.
Oh, yeah, he's dancing like he's in Fortnite or something.
We have found out that this is the youngest Region Sports broadcast team ever. I'm 21. Drew is 18. Our producer, Zach Miller, is 21, and our cameraman's 25. We are a combined under 100 up here.
Yeah, we are a combined 84, which is about as old as our executive producer, Chris Ramirez.
That's disrespectful, Drew. You can't be doing that your first tournament.
Chris, I love you. It's okay.
Swung on and missed by Carson Williams, and the count is 1-1. One now. Tobias Latska looking for a clean inning of work. The 1-1 delivery is on the inside corner, but not enough plate there, and the count's now 2-1.
Only friendly banter among the Region Sports Network people.
It's a great group of people. I definitely have enjoyed my time working here. 2-1 the count on Carson Williams. He takes for strike 2. 2 flyouts in the inning so far from Wenatchee, both caught by the outfielder David Saha. 2-2. Moravia looking for a scoreless inning. Latska taking his time, maybe playing a little bit of mind games here. He kicks and delivers. Popped up in the air, shallow right center. Coming in is Saha for his 3rd catch of the inning. 3 F9 putouts. And Czech Republic will look to get the bats going here in the top half of the 4th. You're watching the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowell Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowell Companies, insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Just a reminder that coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network is presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop shop for all your pets' needs. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. For more information, visit PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. We are going into the top half of the fourth inning, Moravia, Czech Republic. We found out that that is a state in the Czech Republic. It's just like Indiana or Washington. They have their own or like a province in Canada, if that's more your speed. 6-0, the lead for Wenatchee, Washington. A win for them would push them across into the championship bracket starting tomorrow. Mason Bratton is still on the mound. He has been clean through his first 3 innings, only 1 hit allowed. And he'll look to keep up that streak as Borosh will now come in to pinch hit for David Shepanik. First pitch to him is in there for strike 1. Second pitch. Outside for ball 2. Bratton has commanded the zone very well. He's only allowed 2 base runners, one of them on a hit-by pitch to Theodore Schrobal, who waits on deck, and a single to Latska. This ball outside, and the count's now 3-0 to Baroche. Putting up a good at-bat here off the bench so far. Bratton delivers the 3-0. It's in there for strike 1. Bratton trying to battle back. The 3-1 is down and out. No, it's called a strike by our home plate umpire. He didn't motion with his hands at all. He just flashed up the new count.
That is interesting. That's the first time I've seen him give one that far and down. So we'll see how this next pitch goes. He kicks and fires.
That one looked in the same spot, but a different call. It's going to be a walk for Baroche. And that'll bring up the cleared-up hitter, Theodore Schrobal.
Number 23, Theodore Schrabel.
And the Wenatchee coach is asking maybe for clarification, or he might be making a switch. It looks like Bratton's day on the mound could be done. He just gave the ball to number 23. That would be Austin Fisher who would come in.
This is a complete strategy move. As when he gets to the 40 pitch count, he is no longer able to pitch the next day. So he is at a total of 39 pitches as they're going to pull him out of the game. That way he is able to return tomorrow if necessary.
So Bratton, from what I've seen, is clearly Wenatchee's best pitcher. So I guess they're pretty confident they can hand it off to their relievers and hold this 6-0 lead.
Like the first or in the one?
We're going to take a break. You're currently watching the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, presented by Pet Supplies Plus, the only game in town.
Don't they have a walkie?
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network. We're having a little bit of confusion here. It looks like the Czech Republic may have batted out of order. Drew, can you explain more to us?
So it appears that, yes, the Czech Republic has batted out of order, and now that the at-bat is finished, they're able to talk about it and kind of call out the Czech Republic, per se, for having not batted in the correct order. And if this would be the scenario, I believe it would result in an automatic out for the Czech Republic as our umpire crew is meeting out there. We even have head of officials of the blue crew, Mario Aguano, out there today.
Mario's a great guy. He's umpired out in the Northwest Indiana for a while. He's umpired men's league games, little league games, Cal Ripken games, Babe Ruth games, high school games.
He just lives and breathes baseball and enjoys umpiring it as the head coach, Josh Fisher, will go out there to talk to his crew.
His crew's just sitting on the mound playing with a baseball. They're wasting time. Man,
yeah.
One time, I was playing a game one time where the other team tried to protest after the game ended. We started playing fungo golf in the middle of the game. If you're unfamiliar with fungo golf, basically it's sort of like a backyard game you can play. You start at, let's say, home plate, and you pick an object, like let's say the foul pole. And so you toss the ball up, hit it to yourself, and it depends. The amount of times you hit the ball before you hit the foul pole would be your amount of strokes. It works just like golf.
Yeah, lowest score is best. So it appears that another coach from the Czech Republic, I cannot tell who that is. I know it's not Peter Čech or Anna Rochakalova. However, they are going to talk. I have been told that there is a slight language barrier issue, which is something that we have not ran into yet here at the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. But they're going to talk it over, and we're going to go to a short break as you are watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus on Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network. We're still discussing this batting out of order issue between Czech Republic and Wenatchee.
Yeah.
Currently warming up on the mound could be a new pitcher, Austin Fisher, for Wenatchee. I'm assuming they're going to keep him in there, and I think they're going to move their starter, Mason Bratton, over to short. We have some time while this delay is going on, and Drew Arnold's going to read you the awards we're going to name after this game.
Yeah, make sure all of you guys stick around to the end of the game as we're going to be handing out 3 different awards. The first one is the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we're named the Crowd Company's Superhero of the Game as they are the insurance superheroes. Next up is the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Earn while you learn with the Boilermakers Local 374. We're looking for a gritty player that's kind of got that dog in them. You know, it's went to a lot of catchers this week, but also just a lot of players that have had really good games, both offensively and defensively. And then last but not least is the Proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by the Region Sports Network. If you are a trade union representative and are interested in sponsoring the Proud Union Play of the Game, please call Chris Ramirez at 219-588-1984. Call him right now. He'd love to hear from you.
So they just officially announced the new pitcher on the mound, Austin Fisher, for Wenatchee, Washington. They're pulling their ace, Mason Bratton, at 39 pitches, so he will be available to pitch in tomorrow's championship bracket should Wenatchee hold on to this 6-0 lead they have. And I believe that Bratton is going to go to short where Austin Fisher was playing, as Fisher will come in and pitch to his brother behind the plate. Actually, no, they've switched catchers. Currently behind the plate for Wenatchee is Carson Williams. We got a little, we got a little never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down coming on the mic. We're not gonna be able to play that for you because we'd like the stream to stay up and not get copyrighted so all of you can watch from around the world. But
yeah, it appears that Coach Peter Czech is still down there talking to the officials as they're trying to explain it to kind of seems like multiple different people in the Czech Republic dugout. And I believe we might even have our tournament director down there, trying to help things along. And
that would be tournament director Adam Whitehouse. He's been a very, very hospitable to all of us. He was great when I was on Field B. He was on there most of the time in the games that I was there. We'd like to thank some other people that have been helping make this tournament go on from Crown Point. Pat Weiser has been manning the grounds crew and press box. Sean Zimmerman has been working some press box stuff. Josh Doolin and Ryan Keelan have been on facilities. Alan Pante, Dave Mays, and Dave Myers have all been helping out. So thank you to all of you from around Crown Point. You guys have been very nice to all of us. You've helped us out with some of our broadcasts, and the home plate umpire has just motioned up to the press box. Baroche is going to be out for batting out of order. I don't really know what to write in my scorebook. I'm just going to write the word out. I think that out is going to be credited to Mason Bratton because he did pitch against him, so that would give him 3 1/3 innings pitched of 1 hit ball, no earned runs, 4 strikeouts. He set the tone to start this game for Wenatchee, and they are looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, definitely a big thank you, though, to all of the volunteers. I don't think we've gotten to name all of them, throughout everything, but a huge thank you to everybody who's helped out so far, as we would not be able to do this without you guys. And they are still trying. Coach Peter Czech is still arguing his case. However, when you bat out of order, there's not much you can do about it. So they are very frustrated. However, this has been going on for a little time now.
We're going to take another break. I hope you're enjoying the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn what?
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series. So after all the confusion, it'll be Mete Bushina who will come up to bat. So I guess Theodore Schrabal was the victim of the automatic out from that. So 23 is now pitching. That's the aforementioned Austin Fisher, who we talked about earlier. He's going to look to take this game home for Wenatchee as we finally are back underway with baseball. The first pitch is swung on by Bushina, grounded to third, fielded by Butler, thrown across the diamond to first for out number 2.
That's exactly how you want to do it if you are Austin Fisher here on the bump. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Efficiency is key. And now Tobias Latska will step in. He has the only hit so far for the Czechs. He singled in the second inning. First pitch to him from Fisher is a ball inside.
Only real positive there from Moravia after that long disagreement was that nothing got too hot and heated, and they were able to keep all their coaching staff in play for the rest of the tournament and the rest of this game. I know things were getting a little heated out there as there was some frustration, but
we haven't seen tempers flare really in this Cal Ripken World Series, which is great. We love it when people are nice, calm, and collected. Drama has no place in baseball except if it's on the field from the players. This ball lined and through for a base hit. Eastman almost with a great catch out there, but it's going to get through, and Tobias Latska has his second hit of the game.
Now up to bat, number 65, Tobias Saha.
That'll bring up Tobias Saha to the plate, and he'll look to keep the two-out rally going for Moravia. First pitch from Austin Fisher, swung on and missed for strike one. We had a lot of defensive changes in the game for Wenatchee. Austin Fisher's brother Brady Fisher was catching. Now he's moved to center field, and he's going to get a ground ball that got through for a base hit. So Saha keeps the inning going, and now Patrick Peck will step to the plate. The aforementioned Mason Bratton, who is pitching, is now at short. Carson Williams is center fielders coming in to catch. Brady Fisher's out in center field. Those are your changes for Wenatchee. And Moravia looking to cut into this 6-run deficit. This ball swung on and missed by Peck. The count on him is 0-2. Wenatchee looking to get through the fourth inning without any runs allowed. This ball outside and stabbed by the catcher Williams. As we mentioned earlier, Moravia can now not advance to the bracket play because they've allowed too many runs. This ball gets away, throw over to third, not in time. So Latska is up to third on the pass ball. Saha is up to second. So should the Czech Republic come back and make this game interesting, a win from them would put Vincennes, Indiana through to the championship bracket. So that's what's at stake. Peck grounds one back to Fisher. He gloves it, throws on to first for the out. So no damage done in the long inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. 2 runners left on base. We will head to the bottom half of the fourth. You're watching the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craftworkers for Indiana Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craftworkers for Indiana Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. I'm joined by my color guy, Drew Arnold. I am Quincy Bell. And Drew's going to tell you a little bit about some of our sponsors.
In Crown Point to watch the Cal Ripken World Series? Stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments, Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just a short 1-minute walk away from the ballpark. Check their menu out at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, relax.
Good job, Drew. We hope you're having a great time as we are in the booth. The youngest broadcast in Region Sports Network history is having a great time up here.
It's a good thing there's only 4 of us because, as the press box says, there's a limit of 4 unsupervised kids in the box at any time. And as our coordinating producer, Zach Miller, reminded me, we are unsupervised kids.
20, 21, 18, and 25. The ages of all of us. We're having a great time, though.
Yeah.
We're having a grand old time watching some baseball.
But we're listening to the rules as there is no horseplay in
None.
the Crown Point Bulldog press box.
Absolutely no horseplay.
Number 36,
Looks like we're ready for action to resume. Ethan Blakeney will lead it off for Wenatchee. He walked in the second inning. Should Wenatchee push across 4 runs in this inning, they would end the game via mercy rule. If you're up by 10 runs after 4 innings, the game automatically ends. Tobias Latska hoping that does not happen. He's done a great job in relief, forced 3 flyouts to David Saha in right field last inning.
Yeah. And, never thrice is the way I look at it, but it happened.
Saha with those catches had some of the best hands of the business, just like the local bricklayers of Indiana and Kentucky. At BAC Local 4 Indiana, Kentucky, you'll develop skills that will last a lifetime. For more information, visit baclocal4.org. Bottom half of the fourth, 1-1 the count on Ethan Blakeney. The pitch to him is on the outside edge for a ball. The count now 2-1. Once again, I'd like to give a big thank you to everyone at Crown Point. This is pretty impressive what they've put on. They've really been accommodating to all the teams. If you've been here, you've seen the pictures and posters of every single player in the tournament all throughout. We've got the blue wall here that has the World Series branding on it. It's been very impressive. Give Crown Point their props. They've put on a great tournament.
Yeah, they've put on such a good tournament that it is in the talks that they might potentially get 3 more years of the Cal Ripken World Series.
The lead for Wenatchee. That ball down, and Blakeney earns himself a leadoff walk.
Walk brings up number 13, Peyton Arnold.
That'll bring Peyton Arnold up to the plate. He singled and later scored in his first at-bat in the second inning.
Well, that is what Arnolds do.
Come around to score.
Yep. Get the job done. As
we're going to get a pinch runner, Bryce Ireland, going out to first. Today is his birthday. So happy birthday, Bryce. We heard he has some grandparents watching out in Utah. So a big welcome to you if you are Bryce Ireland's grandpa or grandma watching out in Utah. Happy birthday, Bryce.
Hoping you get some stolen bags here, come around for a run.
Well, you don't pinch run someone for a speed downgrade, so we'll see what Ireland has on those bases. First pitch to Peyton Arnold is in there for strike 1. Arnold digs in and awaits the 0-1 pitch from Latska. Down and away for ball 1. Latska has pitched well in relief, looking to work around the leadoff walk. 1-1 delivery. Down and away for ball 2. Six 0 lead for Wenatchee. 2-1 the count on Peyton Arnold. Tobias Latska looking in, kicks and delivers. Popped up in the air, fallen out of play. Heads up to those of you who parked behind the press box. That may have hit your car. I don't think I heard a big thud, but
that was earlier.
You park at your own risk when you come to the baseball field. I fortunately have never had a ball hit my windshield in my 21 almost years of watching baseball.
And you jinxed yourself, so there you go.
I also said I was 21. I'm only 20. I'll turn 21 in October. Full count on Peyton Arnold. Three-two payoff pitch coming. The kick and the fire. Upstairs for ball 4. Ireland moves up to second. Arnold to first with the walk.
Now at the plate, number 21.
That'll bring David Rios to the plate. 30 pitches for Latska. The kick and the delivery bounces. Good pick there by the catcher, Bushina. He's done some good work back there. I know, Drew, you've been very attentive and noticing of all the catchers in these tournaments.
Yes, I have been. A lot of them have been very good and stopping a lot of stuff back there. I love to see it. Good to know that we are set up well for the next wave of young athletes to come through and catch.
I used to catch when I was 10, and then I found out I was better at the outfield, so I made the transition that you don't see a lot of people make, catcher to outfield.
You made the smart decision, as I have been catching now for over 10 years, and I wouldn't say I regret it. I feel like I'm very good at it, able to win a state championship catching.
That ball gets away. Ireland up to third, Arnold up to second.
But it definitely does take a hard toll on your body. It's called the tools of ignorance for a reason.
Corners now playing in for Moravia. Latska looking to get around these two runners with nobody out in the fourth. The kick and the delivery. Rios takes strike two, and the count now even. A strikeout could pay some big dividends here with nobody out and two runners on. 6-0 lead for Wenatchee. Latska takes his time, kicks and delivers behind. That ball kicks back to Latska. They thought about a third. Ireland was about ready to come home and score, but that ball just kicked right back. We haven't seen very many runners score on passed balls. All brick facing behind all these fields, and it's usually pretty close to home plate. So if you're going to try to score from third on a passed ball, you better make sure that you have a good jump and you get there.
Couldn't agree more. It's definitely a lot of times we've seen someone be able to advance to home. It has taken a kick out into the infield, as that one is taken by Rios for strike number 3. Latska able to get the first out of the inning.
Big strike out there. Another lineable flip over. The Fishers are coming up. Brady and Austin, the top of the order for Wenatchee. Brady Fisher has a walk and a single today. And the Moravia manager is going to come out to talk to Latska, and looks like he's going to take the ball from him at 36 pitches. So Moravia looking to save their guy for a potential game tomorrow. Coming in off the bench is going to be, that looks like 16. That would be Shapan Kokorski. We'll tell you who the new pitcher is for Moravia when we come back after this short break. You're watching the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series. We have some changes to tell you about. For the Czech Republic, Latska, the pitcher, is going to come in now to catch. That's got to be a tough transition. Shapan Kokorski is going to come off the bench. He's going to hit in place of Mete Bushina in the order. A lot of changes. That's what that's not a double switch.
That is no. So that was a. So because they are betting 10, they have free substitution. So that was straight up Stepan Kokorski coming in for Matej Bushina. However, Lachka, the pitcher is going to move to catcher.
That's got to be tough. Not many people are able to do that. He's been a hard worker back there, possibly a Boilers Local 374 blue-collar candidate.
He's definitely one of the top candidates on my list, as he's gone an impressive 2 for 2 at the plate today, and leads the Moravia team in hits for today.
He's actually the only player. Actually, that's wrong. Saha got a hit. 2 hits currently for Moravia, but 2 of them have come from Tobias Latska. Are you in Crown Point to watch the Cal Ripken World Series? Step in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments, Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just a short 1 minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, relax. So the lineup is going to flip over. The Fishers are coming up for Wenatchee. Brady and Austin right behind them. They have both had successful days. They are a combined 2 for 3 with a walk and 2 runs scored. Brady Fisher up into the box for his 3rd at-bat. He will face the lefty, Shapan Kokorski. First pitch to him, checks his swing and fouled away. We have 82-degree weather, beautiful skies with some clouds. It's been a great day and great week so far for baseball. Fisher takes strike 2. Kokorski has a tall task ahead of him, needing to get 2 more outs with 2 runners in scoring position in the top of the order up for Wenatchee. We'll see if he's up to the task. The 0-2 pitch to Brady Fisher, upstairs for ball 1. Moravia looking to get the bats going. They had multiple hits last inning. They'll try to improve on that for possibly a 5th inning rally if they can get there. 1-2 pitch to Fisher, bounces in the dirt, and the count's now even at 2-2. Good block there by the former pitcher, now catcher Latska.
Yeah, it was very impressive to be able to, smother that. Also good pitch by the new pitcher, Kokorski on the bump.
Here's the delivery. Outside, and Fisher has now worked a full count after starting in an 0-2 hole. Plate discipline is what wins you games come tournament play. You got to make pitches when it counts. Kokorski is set. The kick and the delivery. Upstairs for ball 4, so Fisher works the walk after being down 0-2. And now his brother Austin Fisher will try to get him home with a bases loaded at bat with 1 out. Austin Fisher has taken over the game in relief for Mason Bratton of Wenatchee. And he's picked up right where Bratton left off. He put up a scoreless 4th.
Yeah, it was really impressive. But looking to do some damage here, as he is the run that could potentially send us home early. He is the 4th run.
Yeah, should Wenatchee push across all 4 of these runs, they would win the game via the mercy rule, being up by 10 runs after 4 innings. So Fisher could end it here with a grand slam. That would definitely be our play of the game presented by the Proud Union Region Sports Network. That ball is upstairs and the count is 2-0. I know you want to be patient when you're ahead in the count and possibly work a walk to drive a run home. If I'm Austin Fisher, I'm taking a big cut at this 2-0 pitch.
Oh, for sure. If I'm going to swing at it, I'm going to make sure I get all of it.
2-0 delivery from Kokorski. Taken upstairs, and the count's now 3-0. And even now, I'm the biggest advocate for taking every single 3-0 pitch. Mike Trout's never swung at a 3-0 pitch since 2012. Fun fact. But I'm swinging 3-0 if I get a good pitch to hit here. Sometimes a walk is more important than a hit.
That would have been his rookie year, no?
I think so. Kokorski set and delivers. It's low for ball 4. So Blakeney will come home from 3rd on the walk. Fisher will move to 2nd. Fisher moves to 1st. And now the 3-hitter Gabe White will hit with the bases still loaded.
A double here would also send us home early.
Should Fisher score from 1st? Yes, it would. Kokorski Cubs set. And delivers. Ball gets away, but it kicks off the bricks right back to Latska. One run home in the inning so far for Wenatchee. 3 more wait on base. They have a 7-0 lead. 1-0 count on White, and the delivery from Kokorski. Swung on and missed by White. He was taking a big cut there, trying to end this with one swing.
He was trying to make this an 11-0 ball game, even though it can't go there.
So theoretically, if he hit a grand slam, that 11th run just wouldn't count.
Yes.
The most run differential you can get from a game is 10, so it wouldn't matter in the stats anyway. But
so legally, by the mercy rule, it would end when the game reaches 10 runs. So he would get his home run, however, he would not get the 4th RBI.
Interesting. 2-1 the count on him. The southpaw Kokorski Cubs set. The kick and the delivery. Chopped back to the mound. Kokorski stabs it. He's going to go to the plate for 1. They're going to throw to third for 2, and they got him. It's a 1-2-5 put out on the double play. That's not something you see too often. But the Czech defense flashing the leather. White will get to first. Actually, he won't. That ended the inning. I lost track of my outs there. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast, and we'll be back after this short break. You're watching the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowd Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network. Wenatchee bringing in their last sub off the bench, Miles Melton, will come in and hit in place of David Rios. And on the mound still for Wenatchee is Austin Fisher. He put up a clean 4th inning, and he'll look for a clean top of the 5th inning. It'll be 9-1-2 in the Moravia order, as Nathaniel Wam will lead it off. He grounded out to short in his first at-bat in the 3rd. First pitch of the inning from Austin Fisher is high. And Drew, if you're Moravia, you've been stymied by these Wenatchee pitchers all game. What are you going to have to do to chip into the 7-run ball game? This ball flied out to shallow center, and it's going to fall for a base hit. So Warm with the lead-off single, but I ask you again, what does Moravia need to do to get back in this game?
Just focus on hitting balls hard. You know, this Wenatchee defense hasn't made any, I believe they have not made any mistakes so far. But, you know, just keep on hitting balls hard. Eventually they'll fall. You know, be patient, get your pitch, and hit it when you get it.
1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left on base last inning for Wenatchee. They're leaving the door open if Moravia can get a rally going. This ball back to the pitcher, Fisher. He grabs it, throws to short for the out. It's a double play, and that's probably the last thing that Moravia needed.
Yeah, that could go down as potentially the Proud Union home play of the game today. Yeah, that was a big one, able to stop any of Moravia's momentum that they had from getting that runner to second, and definitely could be memorable in this game.
So 2 quick outs. And Fisher looking for his 3rd out in his 2nd clean inning. This ball is swung on and fouled, it looks like, by Mikuláš Bínek. 7-0 the lead for Wenatchee. That ball's in there for a strike. The count is 1-2 now on the shortstop, Bieniek. 1-2 over the head of Bieniek, and the count now even at 2-2. Wenatchee 1 out away from getting this game back to their offense, who could end it with 3 runs. Bieniek down on strikes, and we'll head to the bottom half of the 5th. You're watching the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network. I'm Quincy Bell. Joining me throughout all the action today has been Drew Arnold. He's having a great time in the spot, and he's going to name you some of our sponsors for the broadcast right now.
Just a reminder that the coverage of the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network is presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. For more information, visit PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point.
That's normally where I go for everything I need for my dog Daisy. She is a Boxer Beagle mix. There's also a Pet Supplies Plus in Dyer. That's the one where I go to.
Gotcha. We got to try Crown Point, see if they got any better selection. As 36 is re-entering, that will be Ethan Blakeney re-entering the game for the Wenatchee defense. Sorry, the Wenatchee offense right now.
It's the middle of the order due up for Wenatchee. Mason Bratton, Finn Eastman, and Graham Butler. They've all had a bit of tough sledding today, you know. Of all 7 runs that have come home for Wenatchee, none of them have come from those 3 middle hitters. They are a combined 1 for 6. So that just goes to show you how deep this team has been playing today. They've scored 7 runs with basically no help from their middle 3 hitters.
Yeah, I mean, you can't fault them at all. Bratton had a big double in the first, and then a F9 in the second, and then Finn Eastman, you know, he's had poor luck at the plate. He's hit 2 balls really hard. And got nothing to show for it so far, but that's just something where he's got to trust the process, know that he's doing everything right, go back up there the next at bat, look to hit it hard again. Eventually, they will start to fall.
The last time this part of the lineup came through, it was 4 straight lineouts to the left fielder, David Saha, Mason Bratton, Finn Eastman, Graham Butler, Carson Williams, 4 in a row through 2 innings, all flyouts to right field. Bratton digs in for his 3rd at bat and takes upstairs, and the count now 2-0 on him. I wonder, maybe Drew could find this for me, what the MLB record is for most consecutive outs made by a player in the field. I think we can maybe get back on that, but that's something I'm curious. What's the most amount of times someone has made a play in a row? This ball popped up in foul territory, coming on as the 3rd baseman, but not able to make the catch. It bounces foul. Bratton was pulled from this game with 39 pitches. He started the game for Wenatchee, pitched 3 1/3, only gave up 1 hit, no runs, and 4 strikeouts. Should this 7-run lead stay for Wenatchee, he would probably start their bracket game tomorrow. That pitch is in there for strike 2, and the count is now even.
So On June 25th, 1937, the right fielder Ben Chapman set the outfielder record for most putouts in a row during a game with 7, as that one is laced into left field down the line. Bratton rounding first as he's going to get into second with a stand-up double.
His second double of the game. Thank you, Drew. So the record is 7, set back in 1939, you said?
I believe so. Yeah, and then also here I'm seeing that Richie Ashburn led the National League in putouts 9 times along with that. That's another crazy stat.
Long-time Phillies middle infielder back in the 40s. Terrific defender, one of the best of all time.
Yeah, but that'd be Ben Chapman for 7 putouts from an outfielder.
I wonder if he knew it at the time back in the 30s that record would still be standing. The batter now is Finn Eastman.
I think they weren't as worried with their stats back in that day, but, you know, who knows?
Well, David Saha gave him a good run for his money with 4 in a row. 7-0 the lead for Wenatchee. Kokorski is still on the mound and delivers the ball down and in for strike 1. He's at 21 pitches. He's been pretty efficient so far, only giving up 1 run in his 2 innings out of relief. 2-0 pitch. In there for strike 1.
Believe that is a 1-2 count. Our scoreboard is wrong out there.
I don't have a clicker or anything in front of me, so I'm just going off what the scoreboard says. It's been accurate, I'd say 99% of the time. Every now and then there's a misclick, but Crown Point's been great. The people that are working alongside us on the other side of the press box, they've been great. They're working just as hard as we are all day, and we'd like to give a big thank you to all of them.
Count evens at 2-2 there.
Kokorski is set and delivers to Eastman. In the dirt, does not get away from Lotska, the catcher. So Bratton has to stay at second. The count now full.
Yeah, Bratton was thinking about going there, but made the wise decision to stay put on that one. It's really hard with not being able to, you know, take a lead until the ball crosses home for any runner to be able to steal third.
Kokorski grounds one to short. Fielded by Bieniek, throws across the diamond for the out. Bratton is caught between second and third. He's going to get back. So it'll be a ground out for Eastman. Yeah. Bratton not able to advance, and now Graham Butler will step to the plate.
Bratton somehow did not, you know, distract the shortstop Bieniek there. He was a few steps off the bag, but Bieniek knew that if he went after him, he probably would have beat him in a race back to the bag. You know, I think if he would have gotten one more shuffle, he might have been able to distract it a little bit more, and Eastman might have been able to get on, but that'll go down as a 6-3 on the putout as that pitch is bounced into the new hitter, Graham Butler.
1 out, 1 runner on, bottom half of the 5th. Wenatchee, Washington looking to push across 3 runs and end it here. 1-0 delivery. Outside for ball 2. Snow cone there by the catcher.
What flavor?
What
Snow
flavor?
cone? What flavor?
I'm pretty sure the sliding mitt that Bratton has on at second has some sort of ice cream, like sprinkles or dripping on it. I can't really tell what that is from out here, but I know that's been a popular style choice, is the ice cream cone sliding mitt.
So I am looking in. That is an Aria banana sliding mitt. So that is yellow with some green on it and the orange Aria logo to kind of look like the Chiquita banana.
That is some great identification. I know you're using binoculars there, but that is terrific, man. I am impressed.
Yeah, that is the brand Aria.
3-1 the count on Butler.
Their most notable player in the bigs would be the new New York Yankees third baseman Jazz Chisholm, as that one is taken, look like off the high back, potentially the neck of Graham Butler. Hopefully he is okay as he's kind of writhing in pain there on the ground.
He is getting some attention from his coaches. He'll have a ride to first here. We're going to take a break and come back shortly. You're watching the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in So that is some real grit being shown there by Butler. I thought we had time to go to an ad break, but he got up pretty quickly. He's going to tough it out. Terrific. Hard worker. Resilient player right there.
Definitely a candidate for the Boilermakers 374 blue-collar player of the game.
Drew, you're going to make the selections at the end of the broadcast, but these players are not going to make it easy on you. We have a lot of candidates for all three of our awards. The batter now up will be Carson Williams. He swings and misses for strike one.
As that is a delayed steal by Brett, and he waits until the catcher, Lotska, is about to throw it to the pitcher, and as soon as his arm came forward, Breton took off as he got a big secondary and was able to take off, and now it is first and third with a 0-1 count to the new hitter, Carson Williams, up to the plate.
I'm surprised we haven't seen people go to the delay steal more often. It's a risky play, but it can be useful if you see a catcher throwing slowly or lackadaisically back to the pitcher. You could take that base if you have a big enough lead after the throw. I know Rajay Davis used to do that a lot for the Detroit Tigers and Cleveland Indians.
Rajay Davis is my arch nemesis.
Rajay Davis, of course, gives Cubs fans a little bit of a nightmare every time they hear his name. This ball thrown into center field. Coming home is Bratton. The lead is now 8-0, and it's going to roll all the way near the wall. Coming all the way around is Butler, and the lead is now 9-0 for Wenatchee.
That is the longest E2 I've seen in a while. They could, the Wenatchee offense could not have had that thrown any better to help them as the runner there is able to go from first to home.
I don't think I've ever seen a missed throw get all the way to the warning track. We are playing on a smaller field than most, but still, that is something you do not see every day. Oh, there's strike three on Williams.
Yeah, the Williams was just kind of froze by that one. I thought it was a 0-1 count. Looks like I missed the second strike, so.
9-0 the lead. Ethan Blakeney will come into the plate. If he scores, the game would end. But with 2 outs, it looks like Wenatchee's going to most likely have to get 3 outs in the top half of the 6th. 9-0 the score.
Yeah, they've been putting it to the Moravia Lions today, but either way, if they just hold out this win and get 3 more outs before they give up 9, they will be able to advance to the bracket play.
Coming up next on this field, we're going to have the other team from Washington, Kennewick, facing off against the Aussies. That should be a fun game. 1-1 pitch inside, but catches the corner for strike 2.
Yeah, make sure you stay tuned for this next game with Kennewick and the Aussie Drop Bears. I was very excited to be able to talk to some of the Aussie Drop Bears fans, and they've been going through it since coming to the U.S. You know, some of them have lost luggage, others have just been, trying to figure things out here, but they've had a wonderful time.
There's strike 3 looking on Blakeney. 3 outs away from Wenatchee's berth in the championship bracket tomorrow. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching the 2024 Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2024 Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Ripken 10U World Series from the major field, presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network. We're having a great time here as the youngest broadcast crew combined in Region Sports Network history.
Look at that cameraman out there. I mean, he is out there getting those angles. He is not scared of getting hit by that ball.
He has a bib on him that says, "Ask me about my photos" on the back. So someone should go down there and ask him, because I bet you he's getting some great shots out there.
Yeah, for sure. He is the one who has been making all of those plays I've seen this week. I even saw him playing catch earlier in the week.
Yeah. There's cameramen like that on every field. I don't know who they work for. I would give them a shout-out if I could, but coming off the bench to pinch hit for Moravia will be Elian Lichtenberg. And he has a pretty tall task coming off the bench, facing a pitcher that's as hot as Austin Fisher.
Yeah, he's been quite dominant this game. The entire pitching staff has. This one is fouled back, and there will be no play made on it by the fans.
I want to see a little bit more of an effort there. That ball should have been caught.
Yeah, I'd like to see a dive into the seats, but the fans of Wenatchee.
There's a base hit up the middle for Lichtenberg coming off the bench, trying to spark his team. It is highly unlikely that Moravia comes back in this game, but we have seen comebacks of 9+ runs in any level of baseball before.
This brings up Theodor Schrebel.
This ball looped in the air on the infield. It's going to fall and take a horrific bounce on the turf. My goodness, that ball was spinning very fast, and it bounced past everyone. That might be one of the unluckiest singles I've seen for a defense. That could be the break that Moravia needs.
Definitely a straight-up Monday hop for that Wenatchee defense. You know, nothing they could do there to prevent that.
And this ball up the middle for a hit. Lichtenberg's going to get into third. Everybody advances and don't go anywhere. It's 3 straight singles for Moravia. They have the bases loaded with nobody out.
Don't call it a comeback. They are in this thing.
Back-to-back-to-back singles. Brings up Tobias Latska, and he has been the hitter who's been the hottest for Moravia. He has 2 for 2 with 2 singles. This ball into left. It's going to get through and all the way to the wall. Scoring from third is Lichtenberg. Scoring all the way around from second is Schrabal. Into second with a double is Latska, and Czech Republic is alive. It's 9-2. So 4 straight hits, 3 singles and a double. And now Tobias Saha will step to the dish, and I like this mound visit by Wenatchee. Sort of a calm your guys down moment here.
Let's see if they make a pitching change here. I'm guessing they're just going to talk things over, but we will see what Josh Fisher decides to do here.
4 straight hits from the Moravia Lions, and it looks like we could be seeing Austin Fisher.
Yeah, we are seeing a pitching change here.
Looks a little upset. It will be his brother, Brady Fisher, coming on to try to close the game out. We're going to head to an ad break. You're watching the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craftworkers for Indiana Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craftworkers for Indiana Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network. We have a new pitcher in the game. Austin Fisher has been relieved for his brother Brady, and he will try to get 3 outs to send Wenatchee through to the championship bracket tomorrow, but the Moravia offense has not made it easy. They have had 4 straight hits, 3 singles, and a double. They've pushed across 2 runs. They have 2 more waiting, and nobody out yet in the inning. Tobias Saha will step to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the 4th. We'll see what Fisher has as he delivers the first pitch. Saha takes upstairs for ball 1. And when you're trying to come back, you can't think too big. You got to think push the line across by any means possible. Saha up the middle. It's going to get through for a base hit. Scoring from third is Kokorski. Advancing to third is Latska. It's the 5th straight hit for the Czechs. It's now 9-3. They have made this game interesting. And now the first baseman, Patrick Peck, will step in. Fisher delivers first pitch upstairs. Drew, what is the largest comeback you've ever seen in the 9th inning or 6th inning? This ball grounded to short. Bratton fields it, flips to second. They do get the out. The double play will not be made. Another run comes in. It's Latska, 9-4.
I can't tell you what exactly is the largest comeback. You know, I played hundreds of baseball games throughout my career, so I can't really, you know, name anything in specific as far as, you know, the biggest comeback. Although I did see a team from Vincennes battle back the other day, and they got 4 runs to be able to push the game to the bottom of the 6th, where I believe that was the game where Wenatchee ended up walking it off, as that one is popped out into the second baseman, trout number 2.
So Warren pops up. Wenatchee looking to avoid what would be a disastrous collapse. They need 1 more out now to send themselves to the championship bracket. The last hope for the Czechs is David Saha. He loops one into center. Going back on it is Williams to make the catch. And Wenatchee avoids the last inning surge by Moravia, and they take this one 9-4, and you'll see them Wednesday in the championship bracket. This was a great game all throughout. Czech Republic not going away quietly. They gave Wenatchee everything they wanted to and then some in that last inning, but Brady Fisher records what I believe is a save due to the runners that were on base. We have some awards to name, and Drew is going to give them to you right now.
All right, we are going to start off with the Crowell Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Crowell Companies have offices open from 9 to 7, Monday through Friday, and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. The Lantern Man Superhero of the Game is going to go to Brady Fisher, posting an impressive 3 for 3 at the plate, and was able to close out the game. Next up will be our Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. This is going to go to Tobias Latska from the Moravia Lions today. So he did a little bit of everything, pitching, catching, and some very impressive hitting, going 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Lastly, we're going to name the Proud Union Home Play of the Game, presented by Region Sports Network. If you are a trade union representative and you are interested in sponsoring the Proud Union Play of the Game, please call Chris Ramirez at 219-588-1984. We're going to go back to the top of the 5th, where we had the 1-6 double play from Austin Fisher to shortstop Mason Bratton, where Austin Fisher ended up catching a line drive, turned and fired it to the shortstop Mason Bratton for the second out of the inning. Very impressive play from the both of them.
Number 10, Mason Bratton.
We've had a great stream. The youngest broadcast crew in Region Sports Network history has had a great time, and we'd like to thank everyone that was a part of it. From our management, executive producer Chris Ramirez, who is not 84 years old, operations manager Rich Castillo, coordinating producer and today's game producer Zach Miller, sports director Mike Dewan, Crown Point tournament director Adam Whitehouse, all the people that I mentioned earlier during the break. We'd like to thank them too. Everyone who's been here at Crown Point has been great, hospitable to us. To all of you watching from the Czech Republic and the Pacific Northwest, thank you. Have a great rest of your day. You've been watching the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.